Hi friends, good evening everybody. I'm Esuraj. I'm a UPSC aspirant and I'm fighting for the COVID-19 pandemic compensation attempt. We are fighting for that from the last 6 years, but DOPT or UPSC is not ready to give the age relaxation to us. So I filed the writ petition in the Karnataka High Court. My petition number is 3740 of 2026. The first hearing of the petition was held on April 2nd, 2026, and Honorable Justice issued the notice to the UPSC and DOPT, and next hearing will be happening in 15th April 2026. I am very eager to waiting what may happen, how things will go. Here I am doing this video to give the information to you people in on which basis I filed the petition and some paragraph of the petition. After hearing this video, if you able to pause the video and read that paragraph, which is showing here, please give your suggestions or informations which you have, because on the base on this paragraph only I am going to argue the matter on 15th April 2026. If you people have any ideology how the DOPT or UPSC may counter on this paragraph matters or on my petition, if you able to give that ideology as my thoughts, I can able to think about it how they can argue, how they give the information. But everybody thoughts and the way of the thinking is different. So as your way of thinking, if you give the ideology or thoughts how they come up with their counter argument, I can able to prepare for that also. If you have any informations or ideologies or thoughts, what about your thought, you can able please comment and give the suggestions. Let me read the paragraphs and give you the little summarizing how I made this paragraph and how may I am going to explain it to the judge. The petitioner, before reading this, I will tell you I filed this petition on the base of my petition is on the base of Article 14, Article 16, and Article 19 and Article 21, which is violated by the DOPT and UPSC. In my first para is the petitioner, which is me, through a representation and grievance filed with the UPSC and DOPT, requested that the age relaxation granted to SSC CGL candidates in 2022 as a one-time exemption due to COVID-19 pandemic should be granted to UPSC candidates who had experienced the same COVID-19 disabilities in 2020 and 2021. As one-time exemption, the petitioner's request was denied by the respondent. I was filed a representation before the DOPT and UPSC as well as PMO also, because in 2022 due to the examination process delay, the reason is the delay of the examination is COVID-19 pandemic. So on the basis of due to COVID-19 pandemic, the examination delay, the DOPT was granted age relaxation to the SSC candidates through changing the cutoff date. Same as our UPSC examinations also delayed, and the SSC candidate SSC CGL examination and UPSC CSC examination process duration also more or less same. If DOPT considering that COVID-19 pandemic made a delay f- for the SSC candidates examination, how they can ignore or deny and say that were not feasible to give the UPSC examination. This is the main point, and their action is disproportionately affects the particular group, that is we UPSC candidates, and favors the particular group, that is SSC candidates. This favorism and it's a comes under the discrimination. This discrimination violates the Article 14 of the Indian Constitution. And next, in Red Petition 1410 of 2020, which is Rachana Singh case, in that case, the Supreme Court final order uh, stated that as follows: we, however, make it clear that this decision would not restrict the first respondent or the executive in exercising its discretion in meting out the nature of difficulties as being projected to this court. If come across in future in dealing with the situation, if required. Para 48, which is judgment para 48, I copy pasted here. It clearly states that Supreme Court not restricted anyone, even DOPT or UPSC, for granting age relaxation. Or Supreme Court was not restricted on their power also, discretion power. But whenever I file the representation or grievances before the DOPT or PMO or UPSC, they are showing the finger to the Supreme Court, and they are saying that this previously many cases were filed before the Supreme Court. Supreme Court was not ready to give the age relaxation. This is the statement coming from the DOPT and UPSC, but it's not correct, and their decision is completely violating the article 14, 16, and 19 and 21, because they are failed to address the what I am which based I am raising the age relaxation. So, Article 16 says that equality of opportunity would mean a fair opportunity, not only a one section of the other. The section of removing handicaps and particular section of the society suffers from the same, because every education system was hampered, every exams were delayed, and every individual, every citizen were affected by the COVID, as well as the COVID restrictions, the COVID lockdowns was imposed on every individual citizen without any discrimination. But while giving the exemptions for the same reason, they are making differences and discriminations. It's an absolutely violation of Article 14 and Article 16. The reasonable classification also should be justifiable. I referred many too many judgments before the court. And finally, last para is Article 21 of Indian Constitution guarantees the right to life and personal liberty, stating that no person shall be deprived of their life and personal liberty, except according to procedure established by the law. This is fundamental right applicable to all citizens. The core of the article protecting individuals from arbitrary deprivation and their life. So it's in this para I mentioned that we all every individuals have the liberty, personal liberty, and lead a life. If the COVID restrictions applicable to me and SSC, they are not giving to them also means they are not giving to us and giving to them is absolutely violation of Article 21, as well as Article 19 states that we have right to choose a profession. Due to I am choosing the UPSC, I am not getting the age relaxation. If I chosen SSC, I would have got the age relaxation. This is also violation of Article 19. So like this, this is a just a summarized paragraph I showing in this video. Like this, if you people find this UPSC or DOPT may counter this, how they can able to counter, what's their thought may come out, please give the suggestions. Who are fighting for this cause to get the age relaxation, please forward to them to get to know what's going to happen and what's the current situation and status of the case. And thank you.